There is a reason why the strongest people you know don't talk much about their plans, their pain, or their next move. Not because they are arrogant. Not because they don't trust you. But because they understand something most people don't. In today's world, we are taught to share everything. Our goals. Our emotions. Our struggles. Our happiness. Social media tells us, if you don't post it, it didn't happen. But psychology tells a very different story. Today, we're going to talk about why you should not share everything with everyone. How oversharing silently weakens your mind. And how silence can become one of your greatest strengths. This is not about secrecy. This is about self-respect, mental protection, and emotional intelligence. Let's begin with a question. Why do people overshare? Psychology gives us three major reasons. 1. Validation seeking. Human beings are wired for approval. When we share our struggles or achievements, we are often unconsciously asking, do you see me? Do I matter? Am I doing okay? Each like, comment, or response gives the brain a small hit of dopamine. But here's the problem. When validation comes from outside, your emotional stability depends on other people. And that is a dangerous place to live. 2. Emotional unloading. Many people share because they don't know how to sit with discomfort. Instead of processing emotions internally, they hand them to others. But not everyone deserves access to your emotional world. Some people don't want to understand you. They want information. They want comparison. They want advantage. 3. The illusion of connection. Oversharing creates the illusion of closeness. But intimacy is not built by telling everyone everything. It is built by trust, time, and boundaries. Psychology shows that healthy people filter what they share. Unhealthy attachment shares everything too soon, too fast, too wide. Oversharing feels good in the moment. But its long-term effects are rarely discussed. 1. You lose psychological power. When people know your fears, your insecurities, your plans, they gain leverage, even unintentionally. Power is not domination. Power is control over your inner world. The more you expose your unfinished thoughts, the more external noise interferes with your clarity. 2. Opinions begin to replace your intuition. Every time you share a plan, you invite opinions. Some are well-meaning. Some are jealous. Some are fearful. Soon, your original idea gets buried under. You should. What if? That won't work. Psychology calls this cognitive contamination. Your intuition weakens when too many voices enter the room. 3. Emotional dependency forms. When you constantly share, you start needing reactions to feel stable. No response feels like rejection. No validation feels like failure. Silence from others becomes emotional pain. This is how emotional dependency begins, quietly. Look at history. Look at philosophers, leaders, thinkers. They spoke less but thought deeply. Silence is not weakness. Silence is self-containment. Psychology shows that people who regulate information about themselves experience less anxiety, higher self-esteem, better decision-making, stronger emotional boundaries. Silence gives your mind room to breathe. Silence protects your energy. Every conversation costs energy. Not everyone deserves access to your internal resources. When you stop explaining yourself to everyone, you stop bleeding energy. And energy is life. Silence builds mystery and respect. Humans instinctively respect what is not fully available. People who overshare are predictable. Predictability reduces perceived value. This is not manipulation, it's human psychology. This is one of the most important psychological truths. When you talk about your goals, your brain partially experiences success. Studies show that talking about goals releases dopamine, the same chemical associated with achievement. Your mind gets rewarded before the work is done. Result? Motivation drops. Discipline weakens. Execution slows. This is why many people talk a lot, but finish little. Strong minds move in silence. They let results speak. This is a hard truth. Most people are not evil. But most people are not invested in your growth either. Some will unintentionally project their fears onto you. Some will downplay your dreams to feel comfortable. Some will smile but compete silently. Psychology calls this emotional projection. When you overshare, you expose yourself to other people's unresolved issues. Silence filters unnecessary influence. This is not about becoming emotionally closed. It's about selective openness. Share with people who have proven consistency. People who listen more than they speak. People who respect boundaries. People who don't rush to judge. Do not share with people who gossip. People who minimize your feelings. People who compete with you. People who invalidate your intuition. Psychological safety matters. Not everyone is emotionally qualified to hear your truth. There is a deep peace in privacy. When no one knows your next move. There is no pressure to perform. When no one knows your struggles. There is freedom to heal without explanation. Privacy strengthens self-trust. And self-trust is the foundation of confidence. Emotionally immature people react loudly. Emotionally mature people respond quietly. Maturity understands that. Not every thought needs expression. Not every emotion needs an audience. Not every truth needs to be spoken. Sometimes silence is the highest form of wisdom. This is a skill, not suppression. 1. Pause before sharing. Ask. Why am I sharing this? Validation? Relief? Or intention? 2. Process internally first. Journal. Reflect. Walk. Think. Your mind needs private space to organize emotions. 3. Let results speak. Progress doesn't need announcements. Consistency beats explanation. The world doesn't need access to your entire inner world. Your dreams don't need applause, they need discipline. Your pain doesn't need an audience, it needs healing. Your plans don't need approval, they need action. Silence is not hiding. Silence is protecting what matters. Move quietly. Heal privately. Grow deeply. And remember, not everyone needs to know everything about you. Because the most powerful version of you is built in silence. Thanks for watching. Stay connected to the Cozy Caption for more stories.